Here are 7 things you should never spend money on. Stop wasting money. Have you ever asked yourself if you could be spending your money more wisely? Do you notice that no matter how hard you try, at the end of the month, you have no money left after all your hard work? What if I told you that there are 7 things you could eliminate from your spending that will save you a ton of money every month? In this video, I will list 7 things you should never spend money on. Number 1. Paying unnecessary bank fees and charges. Have you ever looked at your bank statement and wondered where all the charges are from? These charges are most likely convenience fees you are paying on a monthly basis. These fees are as a result of withdrawing, transferring, or exchanging money, and even though they may be small charges, over time they do add up. These fees range anywhere from $2.50 to $37 per transaction. Think about this for a minute. That's the cost of a Netflix subscription every month that you are just handing over to your financial institution. I work in a bank and a lot of people waste money on fees and charges. In order to avoid these charges, call up and speak to your bank representative and see what ways you can avoid these charges. They may have better products to suit your needs and help you avoid these charges. It is definitely worth sitting down with your bank representative to have an account review at no extra cost to you. Number 2. Playing the lottery and gambling. When I first hit the legal age to gamble, my favorite thing to do with my friends was going to the casino. My favorite place was the slot machine, and I would sit there for hours hoping to win the jackpot. I lost hundreds of dollars each and every visit, which is money I will never get back. Unfortunately, I had no idea what the odds of winning were. Did you know that the odds of winning the grand prize on a slot machine is 1 in 50 million? Most people fall victim to the perils of gambling. Whether they play to win big or to just pass the time, gambling is never in favor of the player, which is why there's the saying, the house always wins. Once I learned the odds of winning, I promised myself that I would never spend money on gambling again. Number 3. Paying interest on credit cards. A recent study shows that Americans had over $1 trillion of credit card debt. Furthermore, Americans are paying billions of dollars in interest every year. While credit cards can be a useful tool if used properly, many people fall victim to the vicious cycle of only paying the minimum balance. Paying the minimum balance only gets you so far. Yes, it can help you avoid ruining your credit. However, each dollar of debt that isn't paid off will be subject to an interest charge, the average being 19.99%, which means that your original purchase just got more costly. Here's an example. If you have a $1,000 balance on your 18% interest credit card and you only pay the $100 minimum every month, it will take you 11 months to pay it off, of which $100 of it is just interest payments. If you never want to pay credit card interest again, only charge your credit card an amount you know you can pay off immediately. A good practice is to set up automatic credit card payments, because even if you have the money on hand, failing to pay your bill on time will cause interest to compound. If you already have credit card debt and are paying ridiculous interest charges every month, there is hope. Make sure to keep an eye on your credit by getting copies of your report from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Check the description below for a link to get your credit report from MyFICO. In order to avoid paying these high costs, look into moving your debt onto a lower interest line of credit, which will instantly cut down the interest expense on your debt. Number 4. Cable service subscription. I cannot remember when last I watched a TV show at its intended time. For most people, paying for cable isn't worth it, which makes watching live television a thing of the past. More than 33 million Americans have cancelled their cable subscriptions and have opted for cheaper forms of entertainment. For instance, more than 150 million people watch Netflix every month, while 90 million people are on Amazon Prime and 55 million on Hulu. Using these streaming services is not only cheaper but also offers better original content than most cable stations. If you want to reduce your entertainment costs, then you should be watching more YouTube. YouTube has an endless supply of quality content that can keep you entertained for hours and help you build up your bank account balance. YouTube is the second largest traffic site on the internet with an endless amount of quality content. Number 5. Overpriced gym memberships. Every year, most people have a New Year resolution of losing weight and getting in shape. So they get excited as the new year rolls around, sign up for a premium gym membership, hoping to make this upcoming year the year they get fit. However, after a few months, they are back to their regular habits and never go back to the gym. Did you know that about 80% of people who sign up for a gym membership quit within the first 6 months? Most people are just too embarrassed to admit defeat and continue to pay for their gym membership. This issue is only compounded when those aspiring gym goers pamper themselves by signing up for expensive gym memberships with the hope that it will push them to work out more frequently. Obviously, a gym membership isn't a waste of money for consistent gym users, but even these people need to ask themselves if they are paying for more than they really need. The trend today with gyms is that they try to offer spa services and charge you a premium. If you want to save money while staying fit, ask yourself, what is the real reason for going to the gym, and are there more budget-friendly options you should explore? We are currently going through a health pandemic as of the making of this video, and most gyms are struggling right now due to a drop in memberships and are offering discounts and deals in order to attract new members. So, make sure to shop around. If you must go to a gym, you may be able to reduce your costs. Number 6. Paying for extended warranties. If you have ever purchased electronics or other consumer products, you may have been offered an extended warranty. Being a cautious person, you opt for the extended warranty, thereby increasing the total cost of the item by almost 50%. If you fell for this sales gimmick, you're not alone. In a recent survey, about 30% of respondents said that they opted in for extended warranties on home electronics, major appliances, and cell phones. Extended warranties are one of the biggest rip-offs. I was spending sometimes up to half the value of the product in the case that something would go wrong, which never happened. Personally, I have stopped buying extended warranties. If you feel the need to purchase an extended warranty, ask yourself the following things. If this item breaks, can you afford to replace it without any financial duress? Does the product come with coverage from the manufacturer? And would buying a higher quality item outweigh the cost of adding an extended warranty? Number 7. Keeping up with the Joneses. Trying to impress people stems from primitive times where tribe members would either be accepted by a group or die. Humans have always had a need to fit in. Over time, our ability to survive in our environment has become significantly easier. However, our need to be accepted hasn't changed, which has led to a culture of spending money we don't have. According to a quote from the movie Fight Club, we buy things we don't need, with money we don't have, to impress people we don't like. Whether it's buying a new outfit to impress friends or purchasing a larger home to impress your family and friends, spending to impress is not a smart move. As I've gotten older and much wiser, I realized that the people worth having around will like me for my personality and not for my possessions. Beyond making more great connections with people, there are actually many other benefits of avoiding unnecessary spending. For instance, when you don't spend to impress, you end up saving more money. Instead of just looking rich, you can actually end up being rich. So next time you put an item in your shopping cart, ask yourself, am I buying this for me or to impress someone else? There you have it, what not to spend your money on. To recap, here are the 7 things to watch out for. 1. Banking fees. 2. Lottery and gambling. 3. Credit card interest charges. 4. Cable subscription. 5. Gym memberships. 6. Extended warranties. 7. Keeping up with the Joneses. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave comments below on what useless things you waste your money on. If you liked this video or think it could benefit a friend, please share it. Also, please do me a favor and click on the bell icon, and enable notifications if you are a subscriber. If you are not, well, welcome to the channel. And I hope you do subscribe and enable notifications. Thanks for watching, and I will see you at the next one.